Greetings. Lauren Montcalm here at Home Studio. This meditation is on number 6 of 30 questions to an art practice. We call it themes and connections to the work we do. Better known as what are your favorite materials that you use in making art and why? We don't work in a bubble. Well, we might work in a bubble where we're just experimenting with a lot of materials and seeing what sticks. But this is about easing into the sensory perception. What do we like to hold in our hands? Is it charcoal? Is it a pencil? Is it watercolor? Is it acrylic? Is it oil paint? And why that might be. What are the themes that we can maybe find and connect to what it is we're communicating and why we use the materials we use. So get in a comfortable position, preferably sitting up with your feet firmly planted on the floor. We'll take 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in something wanted, breathing out something to let go of. Doing again, breathing in something wanted, breathing out something to let go of. And one more time. Breathing in something wanted, breathing out something to let go of. Now imagine a grounding cord at the base of your spine, moving through the chair, the floor, and all the way to the core of Mother Earth, firmly planted. And here, any tension you might have for the day, anything that's been weighing on your mind, you can just release down through your grounding cord to the core of Mother Earth so she can recycle as she sees fit. I want you to imagine a color in your mind's eye that represents creativity for you. Really sense into this color. See if you can see it in your mind's eye. Is it warm? Is it cool? And if it took on a shape, what might that be? Does this shape have a symbol or a message for you? If you were to paint this or draw this, what materials would be best suited for this color? Really feel into this. Imagine using your hand as you're putting this color on surface. Is it paper? Is it canvas? Does it go on thick? Or does it have more water or linseed oil mixed with it? See if you can bring up like a large movie screen in front of your eyes and witness your own self using a material. And as you ask your deeper wisdom, your higher self, why is it this particular material? Does anything come to you? Anything said? And now, let's say you're going to make a mark with a tool. Do you prefer a brush, an oil stick, charcoal or pastel, a calligraphy ink brush? Can you feel yourself picking this tool up and using it. How does it feel in your hands? And maybe why this particular tool. Just take a moment to feel this as if you have a movie screen in front of you. You're making a mark. Do you have the urge to keep going or to put this tool down? Do you have the urge to keep painting or to keep drawing? Does a gesture have a message for you? Just take a moment to feel into this. Often the materials that we choose to use aren't by coincidence. I believe in utilizing our limitations, whatever we might have on hand. But when we start becoming a little more sophisticated in the works that we're wanting to make, we find ourselves perhaps going to the art supply store and feeling the brushes, feeling the paper, feeling the size. These are no accidents. When we work small, we're often more in our minds. When we work larger, we're working more with a somatic perception of our body connected to the works we make. Following our intuition, I always feel, is the best policy. We can take workshops and classes, but ultimately, the materials we're most drawn to, and if we can feel into that, as opposed to thinking about it too much in our head, we can connect to the intuitive processes that bring us the most authentic artwork we can make. So just take a moment to feel into this. Perhaps on your movie screen in front of you, you can visualize a creation being made. Does it have a message or something to say, or guidance out of the blue of a material that you might want to go get that you don't have, that perhaps you've never used before? I now ask you to conclude your imagery in front of you, in your mind's eye, on the movie screen. Thank your wisdom, your intuition, and higher self for bringing to you anything that came up today. When you're ready, slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers. And ever so gently bat your eyes open and take in a few things in the room to anchor yourself into present time. And as always, I invite you to do the prompt that was provided from monteconstudio.com. If you're not yet on our newsletter to get the monthly prompt, you can find it by joining our mailer at monteconstudio.com. And as always, enjoy.